Several hundred protesters opposed to bilingual signs in Latin and Cyrillic script in Vukovar have gathered for a protest march, paying their respects at several war memorials. Following a peaceful rally yesterday, special police are no longer guarding the public institutions where the signs have been erected, and barriers have been removed. Meanwhile, war veterans groups and associations of war victims from across the country are meeting in Vukovar this afternoon. Speaking at today's cabinet session, Prime Minister Zoran Milanovic said that his government had taken the steps to install the bilingual signs of its own free will and without any pressure. According to the 2011 census, local Serbs account for slightly over 1/3 of the population in Vukovar, enabling them to exercise the right to signs in Cyrillic. European Justice Commissioner Viviane Reding has sent a new letter to the Croatian government demanding a deadline for bringing the law on the European arrest warrant in line with EU legislation. Reding has urged for the changes to be made as soon as possible. Speaking at a conference on EU law, Reding yesterday addressed the case of Croatia.
Against an alleged criminal issued in Germany or France must be executed as such in Finland or in Croatia, even if it concerns nationals of these countries.
Commenting the so-called Lex Perkovic case, the object of dispute between the government and the European Commission, Prime Minister Milanovic this morning slammed criticism by the opposition, suggesting that fair trials were not possible in Croatia. In more news from today's cabinet session, ministers are discussing proposed changes to the law on financial business and pre-bankruptcy procedures. Also on the agenda is a proposed law on pension insurance that would prevent the misuse of medical documentation when determining disability rights. President Ivo Josipovic continues his visit to Macedonia as part of his tour of Balkan countries. Today he is meeting with Prime Minister Nikola Gruevski as well as with representatives of the Croatian community in Macedonia. Moving on to cultural events, the Dimensions Music Festival got underway in the amphitheatre in Pula yesterday evening, with an opening lineup that included Bonobo, Mount Kimby, Portico Quartet and Andrew Ashong. The 6-day festival continues at the Punta Cristo Fortress. In sports, at the European Basketball Championships underway in Slovenia, Croatia was yesterday thrashed by defending champions Spain 68-40. Today, Croatia faces Georgia in Group C action at 2:30 p.m. In other group results, Georgia defeated Poland 84-67, while Slovenia beat the Czech Republic 62-60. The Croatian national football team is on its way to Belgrade, where they face Serbia tomorrow evening in Group A of the World Cup qualifiers. Croatia needs 1 point out of their next 3 matches to secure the second spot in the group. The weather this afternoon, mainly sunny. Winds light with a moderate maestral on the Adriatic. Temperatures will reach 27 degrees Celsius in continental regions and the Istrian and Dalmatian interior, up to 31 on the coast.